here we are. We're gonna be talking about some things today. Um, I made a video before, a few videos ago, but now we actually have it in survival Minecraft. Like, you can go vanilla survival Minecraft, gets cracked now, no experimental mode. So I'm here to show you a simplified version of the machine I created. Kind of. Not the whole thing with the auto hopper yet. Just the crafting anything basically a bit. So let's go over the crafter here. So we've got a crafter. When you go into it, it's got 9 spaces. Now it is going to give off a power signal of 9 if you have all the spaces selected like so. That's a selected space. So right now it'd be a power signal of 3, right? So you never get more than 9 or less than 0. You know, there's obviously. So with that in mind, whenever you create one of these, just create another one. Always do 2, just for ease of crafting, if you want to make them auto-crafted. So we're going to take this comparator and we're going to put it into negative off of it. We don't really particularly care. We know that's going to be 9. So we don't really need this to do anything other than know when this is going to be a signal of 9. And to figure that out, we're going to place this crafter here, and you can place it any way you want. It doesn't matter, because it's not used for anything other. It's a placeholder. We're going to select 8 spaces. Only 8. So you're going to do that pattern or whatever, as long as there's only one that's usable. And that's going to give a signal strength of 8 into here. So this, we could put in, you know, this many, and it's not doing anything, right? Nothing happened. Let's do a piston just to show you. So, alright, there in the background, we can add all the way up to 8. Nothing happens, the thing doesn't go, but then, there we go. So, anytime that's going to hit 9, it will craft. Yeah, and it'll hit 9 if you have, you know, whatever recipe you have, it'll be like this. So, when this is full, it'll be at 9. This counts as 1, right? So you have that set up. Now, all you need to do is take your signal. I usually like to just take it through a block. You know, you can do it in a couple of different ways. Like you could go up with it if you want, but that's not, yeah, it'd be like, you know, in the way of the hoppers if you wanted hoppers. So I usually like to go below. Takes a little bit of extra space here. Get this all out of here. Alright, so we're gonna take a block. Get some redstone. There. Plug that into here. Power right here. I don't know if that'll work yet, so let's test that out. I don't think it will. That's my theory, is that it won't work. I don't think it sends power upwards like that. No, it doesn't. Okay. Alright, so we can't use a torch, so it'll be already powered, essentially. Well, maybe we can. Let's try. No harm in trying it out. No, okay, it just turns it completely off. That was a coincidence. Alright, so we don't want that set up. Oh, whoops. Okay. Let's see. Is there nothing that sends power upwards? Ah, sad. Okay, so get this then. Oh, we can No, that's not. Okay, so forget that. And we'll come off to the side over here. So, it's a shame. I'm sure there's something in this. Oh, we can just do this quick little bit right here. And then it's underground. You don't really have to worry about it. And all you're doing is hooking it back up to this, so you can find a different way, a simpler way, then that'd be great. Like if there was a way to power upwards right here, power that block from this block somehow. I'm sure there's something. Maybe I don't think the target block does that, does it? No. Anyway, so now we're set up. Anytime we have a full thing here, it'll craft, full pattern. We've got that going. That's all you need. So any pattern, anything you want to make. So let's say, oh, let's see, like gunpowder. You wanted to do gunpowder. Let's say. Oops. Where do we find? Here's gunpowder. Oh. Drop those. We're gonna do that. Oop. Alright. I'm gonna do that. Go for paper. Where is our paper? Oh, there's maps. Where's paper? We're gonna look at paper. Paper. Items, it says. Items. So this is items. Oh, there it says all of them. Where is it at? Okay, oh, okay, there it is. Just for future reference. Alright. So, now we're gonna do some rockets. And the rockets, I mean, you don't have to do it this way with rockets. They can be any two spots. As long as only one is gunpowder, you know what I mean? And you don't want to do a full stack with this setup. And then, automatically crafted rockets like so. But in order to do that, because if you have just two hoppers and they're connected just straight to this to your farms for gunpowder and sugar cane to paper, you know, it's just gonna fill up with whatever one it runs out first, and then the other spot will get filled up and it'll stop work. So to avoid that, what I thought of doing was something more along the lines of droppers, using droppers and some redstone, and then we'll need those. Need some sticky piston here. Do that. So let's see here. Let me come over to this real quick. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I used to have one of these be pick block, but I guess not anymore. Okay. I just need a building block here. Well, we'll just use these. I was gonna use them for circuitry only, but I can always turn it on. So anyway. So let's see here. Let's start as soon as, let's say, here. Do that. I'll do one here. And pop a block. We're just gonna basically add, I don't know, three or four of these in a row. Let's do that real quick. Let's see, what's that, 3? And that gives us 3 on that side. Oh. Okay. Up. And then right here. Okay, put that one there. Oh, what am I doing? I can fly. Sometimes I forget I'm in creative for these videos. It's the only time I do creative mode. 2, 3, Okay, that gives us 6. So we're gonna do some off the back side as well. Go ahead and do another one here. 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so why 9? Well, because there's 9 spots on the crafting table, right? So each one of these will be a different ingredient, and of course you can hopper them up from there. There it is. You can go over here and put your hoppers in. Oops. A little bit harder when you're flying. There we go. So something like that. Have your different ingredients hooked up. And it doesn't have to be so close. But basically the idea would be to have all this, so you have just the one here. So that way it's one ingredient at a time. So like with gunpowder and paper, I like this setup here with these two. Because I can just have one sticky piston right here. Then we can do a redstone block like that. So it's always just gonna go boop 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 boop. That's it. That'll be its job. Let's see. Yeah, we already have what we need. So for that, we're gonna run over here and do a hopper clock. Good old Etho hopper clock never fails. Always useful. Okay. We need regular pistons for this one. Oh, not just one. Go ahead and grab a whole bunch. I don't need crafters at the moment. Alright. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. And we'll need a block there. So there's the hopper clock. There, a little bit there. And then, let's see, do 32. See how that hooks up. Run it off of this. Pretty simple. So there we go, and then we can remove that to make it a little quicker. Let's see, do half of that time. So we got that going. That'll power that one. That'll power that one there. So we fill this one up with gunpowder, we say. And of course you have to have them both in there while this is running, so some kind of comparator system to turn it off when you're empty would be wise. When one of them's empty, that way you don't get what's about to happen here. If you ran out of paper, you have 2 of those, and then it makes nothing. And then it just fills this up with gunpowder, and that's not what we want, so we're gonna go ahead and let's see, which one is that? Okay, go ahead and take that out for now. Okay, and then let's put paper in this one. And we remember these are there. Pop those over here. Alright, so we've got paper, we've got gunpowder. So now, close this, oh, not that one. Close it up over here so they don't drop anywhere else, but where you want them to go. And there we go. Already some rockets being made. So now, essentially, you'd want to go, let's say, maybe we put the hopper on the side here from your sugarcane farm. We'll lead off that way, so it's got a water stream, we can pretend. So let's say the sugarcane comes in from here. drops down, fills this up with sugar cane. And this one, we can do the same deal. We can go copper right there. And water stream leading to wherever we're getting our gunpowder farm at. So we've got those two set up. Now, what you would want to do, take a comparator off of here. Like so. And then torch. Down and place this down over here. Like so. Now let's see. How do we want to go about it? Actually, let's see, because we're going to want to take one of these hoppers away. That's the easiest guaranteed way to stop this hopper clock. So let's come back around this way. Avoid that redstone line there. Get rid of that slime. Actually, can't go into the ground now. About right there. Okay, and then we'll get our sticky piston. We'll do it like so. Take our redstone all the way over. And I guess we'll just plug it right in. We don't need a repeater exactly. And that will turn it off when there is 0 product in here. It'll turn this on. And, well, actually that'll... so we gotta put this a little bit wrong here. And it will mess with this right here. So let's go one space over, even. We're gonna put it right there. Go like so. Let's see. After this moves, maybe? No. It's difficult placement. There we go. Alright. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking with fire. Okay. So now, when that's out, it's out of paper. It'll turn it off. And then we can come over here and do the same with the gunpowder. That's this one here. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. Power that. And let's see. We can always bring it down a little bit, make it a little easier on ourselves here. Make sure we're not going to power anything by placing this guy down. And it's basically the same idea. Gonna link it back up over to the same piston here. So if either one, it's an and or an and or switch. If one or the other is empty, the machine won't stop. Alright, so we got that, and we probably need a repeater at this one. Well, I doubt it's 15 spaces, but I just like, I don't know, repeaters are better. Pop these down, throw a repeater, because I like them. And then, just like that. And then that way, using it like this, if I put a repeater right here or right here, it would power this, which, I mean, it probably wouldn't do anything, but it would send power where it doesn't need to be sent. So now, I mean, it should, either one of these should power, basically. Let's see. Where are we at on gunpowder? We got 25 gunpowder. There's a bunch of these, and of course we can put a chest or a barrel or something over here. And keep track of our progress there. So 64 and 2 right now. And then let's see here. So we got this set up. This is the off switch, right? So you don't ever have any clogging. So let's go ahead and try to make sure that this works here. I'm gonna take out a bunch here. Alright, down to 5. We'll go down to 5 again, or 6. There we go, perfect. Alright. So now it's down to 4. This one should be as well. Perfect. 3. Do that every time. And 3. Good. And of course you can, my idea would be to duplicate this in the same type of setup, but on a, like, you're gonna have to maybe use torches, a torch system or something, because you're gonna want them to only go off one at a time, depending on your recipe. Let's see where we're at here. Mr. Skeleton, hello. Another 18. Looks like, is it off? No, not just yet. Oh, it should be though. Oh, this didn't, that didn't work like I thought it would. That's, unfortunate. Let's see, let's get our warped wart block back here. That's what redstone's all about, though. A little bit of a learning curve. There we go. But the other one emptied out and it stopped. So it shouldn't be clogged. Have us a look. Alright, good. Completely empty. Nothing in there. Now, let's see. What if we threw in some paper? Nothing happens, because it's an ore situation, and there's still no gunpowder. Alright, perfect. So I have to add some gunpowder back in the right dispenser this time. Okay, so we add that back in, and it should kick back off here. There we go. And perfect. See here. And gunpowder, boom. Alright, excellent. So yeah, that's a error-proof, hopefully. Now, let's see. If we ran out of paper first. Last time it did gunpowder first, since this one I didn't hook it up right. Let's go ahead and run that low. Paper, gunpowder. And of course you can speed it up depending on the hopper clock situation. Okay. And so one more round and it should turn off there. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Nothing in there. Nothing extra in here. And that's why I prefer to use a dropper situation when it comes to the crafter. Now if you're doing something like, you know, blocks and stuff, like redstone block, and you just have a source of pure redstone coming in, like say bone meal. Bone meal is a better example because redstone's kind of hard to do a farm for the average person, so a bone meal farm, everybody can have a bone meal farm, or even slime here. So it's like, you got your slime farm leading in, you don't really need to have it in a dropper situation like this. You can just have your slime farm drop directly in to the hopper, because you're only ever going to have slime in there. It doesn't matter otherwise, you know. I mean, if it fills up and then doesn't craft for some reason, some lag or whatever, then it'll just fill up and there's nothing that continues to pop it off just in case, you know. You'd need a double observer situation for that, and that would just always be going off, which, I don't know. Or you could do a slower item hopper, which would still, you know, set it off every now and again, test it. Maybe that could be something, you know. That wouldn't be too bad. Set up a timer where it's a longer form, so it's like, okay, there's definitely too many blocks in there, and it kicks it off anyway. You know, it'd be slower, but it would still craft you blocks while you were away, or while you were not paying attention, until you caught up and were like, oh, something's wrong with my farm. But yeah, so that's a simple auto crafting setup there. I used a gunpowder and paper situation just for theory, but you can do any setup at all. Um, off the top of my head, I don't know a bunch of crafting recipes, so let's see, like, like armor, easy. Armor would be a breeze. It's all just one material. You could just do. I would still use probably hoppers or droppers, because hoppers let too many items in at once. Like two items, if you turn it off and on real quick, two items will always swoop on through. So that yeah, I can go show you. Let's go look at the other world. This one here. We're gonna load it anyway. So let's take a look at the iron farm I made. Or, well, the auto hopper creation, I guess. The auto hopper crafter. Let's take a look at that real quick. Alright, so here we are. I didn't modify this area at all. So this is still the same here, craft-wise. I would now change it to what I have done with the dropper setup, right? I would change it to that now, I think. But this works as intended, so I mean, that's not bad. And this, I did change it, so yeah, it used to go out, extend out 9 blocks or whatever, but I did, so here's the simplest setup. Now, why I didn't use this on the realm, because it's super compact, right? I mean, just super easy, boom, boom, boom. But observers, they like to go off on their own, like when you load the chunk, and I just didn't want anything to get preemptively attempted. But I guess it wouldn't really make too much of a difference, so here's your more compact design right here. So it's only 2 tiles wide, and it's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's 5 tiles by 2 tiles. And, 2 by 2 tiles by 5, I guess. But yeah, that's a pretty simple space. Not a lot going wrong there. But this is the smallest form I've seen so far. Boom, 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 boom. Right there, quick and easy. Just, real quick and easy. Alright, we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.